completely skipping. Oh, there is snapshotting dots, but I don't have a log to go over it with you. But we can do the same thing in terms to whether you're casting an ability with buff or not. We'll do this with Frost. Let's see. Do I have any LFR ones from Frost? Oh, perfect. Okay, so some LFR. What would I do that on? Probably Hell Yeah. Probably just ran around spamming Ice Lance because I was bored. We're going to do Frost. Let's see. We'll use this LFR kill. We'll see if we can catch me doing Ice Lances without the buff. Okay. So what we're going to do is we come over here and we're going to type in a manual query. I'm going to go just Nelfie. And what we want to do is we want to type in ability.name is equal to, and then do we have to do, yep, we have to do these, Ice Lance. Am I typing that right? Lance. And then we'll go type equals cast. Okay, so we do that, and we're going to do decorator on the main graph, and this will show our casts of Ice Lance on the graph. So we have this, and then we're going to want to make a separate one, and we're going to want to check the buff that we need to have. Let's see. We can do, this is kind of a long one, so I'm going to go into this and show you a better way of doing this. A new expression. So we're going to do something similar to what we just did. Ability.name is equal to Ice Lance. And then we go and type equals cast like we previously did. But then what we want to do is we're going to put this in range of a certain buff. So we're going to go and in range from type equals apply buff and ability.name is equal to whatever the buff you need to have this cast that you're wanting to check. So if you're checking maybe like with a Feral Druid, whether you cast Rip with Blood Talons on, you would be putting Rip where Ice Lance is, and apply buff that you're going to have, the ability name is going to be Blood Talons. But for Frost Mages, that is Fingers of Frost. Fingers of Frost, and then it's going to continue by going to type equals remove buff. Remove space buff, I think. I don't know if there's spaces or not, or if it matters. I'm not 100% sure on that. And ability.name is equal to Fingers of Frost. See if I can get this to work on the first time. By source end. And we'll see if this is a valid expression or not. Nope. Or group by. Oh, did I not say group by source at the end? I said it, but I didn't type it. Group by source. This expression is valid. Alrighty, so we click that, and we're going to go to create pin. And we're going to put this on the main graph as a decorator. And we're going to want this to be white. And this will be red. So, nope. Turns out all of the casts were casted with Fingers of Frost. So now what we can do is we can go here, go back to edit, and we can copy this. Okay? And then we can pick a different log. So let's go back to a farm day where we were farming and see if I was running Frost or not. Nope, not that day. Maybe I was for Heroic? We'll see. Nope, I was running Arcane. So we're going to have to go to another one. Let's see. Let's see if this had any farm in it. Nope. What about here? Yeah, we had some farm in here, and I was running Frost. Awesome. So let's check this, and then we're going to go to a filter expression. We will paste the exact same thing in. I'm going to put it on the main graph, and we will go to casts, and we'll go to decorator. Okay. So then what we're going to do is select Ice Lance and put that on the graph. Let's make these white, and the casts of Fingers of Frost, if there were any. Oh, I'm going to have to go back and put what we had previously. So we're going to have to go to ability.name is equal to Ice Lance. Yep, right there. So we'll do that, and we'll put this on the graph. Put that as a decorator and see if we can get any yellow ones that aren't white. So we'll validate that as well. Change that pin. We will go to decorator. Oh, I guess it's not showing it now. Were there any just pure casts of Ice Lance? I guess we can check this way as well and make sure all these line up, and all of them do. Let's check a different kill. Let's check dragons. If you do this, you'll see casts of Ice Lance that didn't have this buff. So let's just reset this. We have the zoom here, right? So we'll see on this, we had the buff of Brain Freeze. We had 2 Brain Freezes here. And so these these Fingers of Frost I had as well. So if you come over to here, oh come on, you see the cast of Ice Lance again. We just want Ice Lance casts. Oh, see, I didn't have everybody selected. There you go. So that fixed that. Let's go to Cenarius. We're going to show casts of Ice Lance on Cenarius. Was I not Frost for this? Apparently not. Let's check Ellereath. Well, it's Frost. It looks like all of them are lining up. So this isn't really a problem for me, obviously, because I can't seem to find anywhere I didn't have them. Let's see. Nope, almost caught myself out. But these pins are the way that you can do that. It's a little more difficult and difficult to understand, but if you follow that that setup, that cast maybe, and you just change the things, it'll work for you as well. And so once again, if you were like a Feral Druid checking Rip, it would be Rip here, and then even though it's not a cast, in Warcraftlogs it still analyzes it as a cast. So it would be apply buff Blood Talons to remove buff Blood Talons, and then you would group by source and then type end, and then you would double check that it's valid. This will come up and say, oh, that's valid. Then you can use that as a pin, and so then you can color them like good casts of Rip and bad casts of Rip, or Rake, or whatever it is. So you can do that, and I think that's the last thing I had. I know I said that last time. Yeah, that's about it.